Hi, 7th grade. I hope that you've had a great week and that you're about ready to wrap up your schoolwork for this week. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about your last lesson for the week, independent and dependent events. So as you go through and watch the videos and do your homework this week, I want you to be thinking about the essential question. What is the difference between independent and dependent events? I know that some of you guys have learned a little bit about this through different Khan Academy and Imagine Math lessons, but sometimes it can be kind of tricky and hard to distinguish between the two of them. So I wanted to just go over that a little bit with you and remind you of what those things mean. So first of all, independent events. An independent event is the occurrence of one event that does not affect the likelihood of another event. So imagine, if you will, that you've got this beautiful spinner that I drew here for you. It's beautiful. I know you like it. But there's 5 little petals on the flower, if you will, and a coin here. It's heads up. I didn't draw a head for you. It's a head. But let's say I said, hey, what is the likelihood of you spinning a 2 and flipping the coin and getting heads? Well, flipping a coin and spinning a spinner, they don't affect one another. They're two different things. So those are both independent events. So if I asked you to figure out what the likelihood of that was, well, you'd say, well, okay, to get a 2 on the spinner, I have a 1 out of 5 chance to get that. And to get heads for my coin, I've got a 1 out of 2 chance to get that. So when you multiply them, 1 times 1 is 1, and 5 times 2 is 10. I'm not sure why that doesn't say 10, so let's fix that here a second. Hang on. There we go. So you have a 1 out of 10 chance to spin a 2 and get a head on your coin flipping. Dependent events, basically that means that one of the events does affect the other. So it does matter. So imagine, if you will, that you've got a bunch of different numbered tiles over here. You've got a 7, 8, 20, 16, 5, 6, and 13. Just random numbers. If I said to you, hey, I want you to draw one of those numbers out of a bag and then leave it out of the bag and draw another number out, what would be the likelihood of drawing, say, a 6 and then a 5? Okay, so it does depend. It does matter, because that second draw, there's not going to be all those tiles in the bag. So that is a dependent event. So if I'm trying to draw a 5 and a 6, well, the first time I draw, I have a 1 out of 7 chance of getting that 5. The second time I draw, now I only have a 1 out of 6 chance to get that 6, because now there's only 6 tiles in the bag. There's not 7 anymore. So when I multiply those, 1 times 1 is 1, and 7 times 6 is 42. So I have a 1 out of 42 chance to get a 5 and a 6 when I draw. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea about independent and dependent events. Like I said, don't forget to watch the videos. Email me if you have any questions, if you're stuck on some of the homework, and I can help you out as best as I can. Joke of the day, I did not forget about that, so here we go. I've never met a 3, but I have met a 4. You know you love it. All right, guys, you have a good day. Bye.